Shabbat Shalom, everybody! We're getting started on the Torah portion a little bit, but you know what? The sun hasn't gone completely down yet. So, alright, so this Torah portion is called the Beha'alotcha.
No.
When you set up. Alright, and it's going to cover Numbers 8, 1 through 12, 15. Okay?
1 through 12? No, that can't be it.
Yeah, it is. It says right there.
Oh.
Right
okay.
there. See?
I thought it said...
Chapter 8, verse 1 through 12, 15. That's how you read that, right?
Yeah.
Okay, stop that. Weirdo. Okay. Okay.
Okay, ready?
You gonna read it?
Yeah.
Okay.
But
yeah.
I'm not gonna say Lord. Like now.
No, you say Yahuwah, because that's his
or
name.
The Yahuwah.
Or you could do however you want to read it. Go ahead.
Okay.
You got this, bud.
Now Yahuwah spoke to Moses, saying, I didn't say the. Okay. Saying, speak to Aaron and say to him, when you set up the 7 lamps shall give light in front of the lampstand.
Go ahead, keep reading.
And this was...
And Aaron.
And Aaron did so. He set up its lamps in front of the lampstand. Mommy.
Yes.
Just it's kind of like Minecraft survival where you get glowstone dust, make it glowstone, and it glows.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, can we get back to the reading?
Okay, yeah. Okay.
Go ahead. As Yahuwah
As God, I'll just go God.
That's fine.
As God commanded Moses, and this was the workmanship of the lampstand, hammered work of gold. From its base to its flowers is hammered work, according to the pattern that Yahuwah, or God, had shown Moses. So he made the lampstand.
Very good. You want to keep reading, or you want me to read?
You can read.
And Yahuwah spoke to Moses, saying, Take the Levites from among the people of Israel and cleanse them. Thus you shall do to them to cleanse them. Sprinkle the water of purification upon them, and let them go with a razor over all their body, and wash their clothes and cleanse themselves. Then let them take a bull from the herd and its grain offering of fine flour mixed with oil, and you shall take another bull from the herd of a sin offering, or for a sin offering. See, a sin offering for the priest was a bull.
Sins are not good.
No. And you shall bring the Levites before the tent of meeting and assemble the whole congregation of the people of Israel. When you bring the Levites before Yahuwah, the people of Israel shall lay their hands on the Levites. And Aaron shall offer the Levites before Yahuwah as a wave offering from the people of Israel, that they may do the service of Yahuwah. Then the Levites shall lay their hands on the heads of the bulls, and you shall offer the one for a sin offering, and the other for a burnt offering to Yahuwah to make atonement for the Levites. And you shall set the Levites before Aaron and his sons, and shall offer them as a wave offering to Yahuwah. Thus you shall separate the Levites from among the people of Israel, and the Levites shall be mine. No, we don't get to hold on. No, what are you doing? You're not getting up. Where are you going?
My shirt real quick.
Yeah, get your shirt on. I forgot about that. Get that shirt on, boy. Okay. No, go get your shirt on and then come back. That works better.
I like using it for
I'm
my
reading.
tag.
And after that, go get another shirt on then.
Alright.
And after that, the Levites shall go in to serve at the tent of meeting, when you have cleansed them and offered them as a wave offering. For they are wholly given to me from among the people of Israel, instead of all who open the womb. The firstborn of all who open the womb, the firstborn of all the people of Israel, I have taken them for myself. For all the firstborn among the people of Israel are mine. both of man and of beast. On the day that I struck down all the firstborn in the land of Egypt, I consecrated them for myself. And I have taken the Levites instead of all the firstborn among the people of Israel. And I have given the Levites as a gift to Aaron and his sons from among the people of Israel to do the service for the people of Israel at the tent of meeting, and to make atonement for the people of Israel, that there may be no plague among the people of Israel when the people of Israel come near the sanctuary. Thus did Moses and Aaron and all the congregation of the people of Israel to the Levites, according to all that Yahuwah commanded Moses concerning the Levites. Thus did Moses and Aaron and all the congregation of the people of Israel to the Levites, according to all that Yahuwah commanded Moses is concerning the Levites. The people of Israel did to them. And the Levites purified themselves from sin, and washed their clothes, and Aaron offered them as a wave offering before Yahuwah. And Aaron made atonement for them to cleanse them. And after that, the Levites went in to do their service in the tent of meeting before Aaron and his sons, as Yahuwah had commanded Moses is concerning the Levites, so they did to them. Jeez. You want to read that one?
No.
It's like that short. It's not real long.
Okay.
Go ahead.
And Yahuwah, or God. Well, there's my knife. Okay. And God spoke to Moses, saying, "This applies to the Levites from 25 years old, and upward they shall come to do duty in the service of the tent of meeting." I always remember that in the Bible. And from the age of 50 years, they shall withdraw from the duty of the service and serve no more. They minister to the brothers in the tent by meeting by keeping guard, but they shall do no service. Thus shall you do the Levites and assign their duties. And you read?
Passover. Okay, sorry. All right. And good job, Nate. You did a great job.
I mean, let's not say, like, Lord or you.
I'm saying Yahuwah. That's what I use. And Yahuwah spoke to Moses in the wilderness of Sinai, in the first month of the second year after they had come out of the land of Egypt, saying, "Let the people of Israel come keep the Passover at its appointed time. On the 14th day of this month at twilight you shall keep it at its appointed time. According to all its statutes and all its rules you shall keep it." So Moses took the people of Israel that they should keep the Passover.
Oof.
So Moses told the people of Israel, stop, that they should keep the Passover. And they kept the Passover in the first month, on the 14th day of the month, at twilight, in the wilderness of Sinai, according to all that Yahuwah commanded Moses. So the people of Israel did. And there were certain men who were unclean through touching a dead body, so that they could not keep the Passover on that day. And they came before Moses and Aaron on that day. And those men said to him, "We are unclean through touching a dead body. Why are we kept from bringing Yahuwah's offering at its appointed time among the people of Israel?" And Moses said to them, "Wait, that I may hear what Yahuwah will command concerning you." Yahuwah spoke to Moses, saying, "Speak to the people of Israel, saying, if any one of you..." Right there?
Hold on. There we go.
Okay. "If any one of you or of your descendants is unclean through touching a dead body, or is on a long journey, he shall still keep the Passover to Yahuwah in the second month," correct. "On the 14th day at twilight they shall keep it. They shall eat it with unleavened bread and bitter herbs. They shall leave none of it until the morning, nor break any of its bones. According to all the statute for the Passover, they shall keep it. But if anyone who is clean and is not on a journey fails to keep the Passover, that person shall be cut off from his people, because he did not bring the Yahuwah's offering at its appointed time. The man shall bear his sin. And if a stranger sojourns among you, and you would keep the Passover to Yahuwah, according to the statute of the Passover, and according to its rule, so shall he do. You shall have one statute, both for the sojourner and for the native. On the day that the tabernacle was set up, the cloud covered the tabernacle, the tent of the testimony. And at evening it was over the tabernacle, like the appearance of fire until morning. So it was always the cloud covered it by day, and the appearance of fire by night.
Ooh.
Yeah. And when over the cloud lifted from over the tent, after that the people of Israel set out. And in the place where the cloud settled down, there the people of Israel camped. At the command of Yahuwah, the people of Israel set out. And at the command of Yahuwah, they camped. As long as the cloud rested over the tabernacle, they remained in camp. Even when the cloud continued over the tabernacle many days, the people of Israel kept the charge of Yahuwah and did not set out. Sometimes the cloud was a few days over the tabernacle, and according to the command of Yahuwah, they remained in the camp. Then according to the command of Yahuwah, they set out. And sometimes the cloud remained from evening until morning. And when the cloud lifted in the morning, they set out. Or if it continued for a day and a night, when the cloud lifted, they set out. Whether it was 2 days or a month or a longer time that the cloud continued over the tabernacle, abiding there, the people of Israel remained in camp and did not set out. But when it lifted, they set out. At the command of Yahuwah, they camped, and at the command of Yahuwah, they set out.
Oh.
They kept the charge of Yahuwah at the command of Yahuwah by Moses. It's so confusing with the of the Lord. It's weird. Okay, you want to read this one? It's kind of long.
You can read it.
Okay. Yahuwah spoke to Moses, saying, "Make 2 silver trumpets of hammered work. You shall make them, and you shall use them for summoning the congregation and for breaking camp. And when both are blown, all the congregations shall gather themselves to you at the entrance of the tent of meeting. But if they blow only one, then the chiefs, the heads of the tribes of Israel, shall gather themselves to you. When you blow an alarm, the camps that are on the east side shall set out. And when you blow an alarm the second time, the camps that are on the south side shall set out. An alarm is to be blown whenever they are to set out. But when the assembly is to be gathered together, you shall blow a long blast. But you shall not sound an alarm. And the sons of Aaron, the priests, shall blow the trumpets. The trumpets shall be to you for a perpetual statute throughout your generations. And when you go to war in your land against the adversary who oppresses you, then you shall sound an alarm with the trumpets, that you may be remembered before Yahuwah your God, and you shall be saved from your enemies. On the day of your gladness also, and at your appointed feasts."
Adversary, I don't see that.
Adversary right here. I know.
Oh.
I was looking at that too, because like the adversary, who is the adversary? Is it the enemy who is the adversary, or is it Lucifer? You know what I mean?
Enemy.
Yeah. So that's what I'm thinking too, because we're reading it right here and it's in the Torah. So, all right. Where do we leave off? Okay, oppress you, then you shall sound an alarm. Okay. On the day of your gladness also, and at your appointed feast, and at the beginning of your months, you shall blow the trumpets over your burnt offerings and over the sacrifices of your peace offerings. We need to get a shofar. They shall be a reminder of you before your God. I am the God. I am Yahuwah, your God. In the second year, in the second month, on the 20th day of the month, the cloud lifted from over the tabernacle of the testimony. And the people of Israel set out by stages from the wilderness of Sinai, and the cloud settled down in the wilderness of Paran. They set out for the first time at the command of Yahuwah by Moses. The standard of the camp of the people of Judah set out first by their companies, and over their company was Nashon, something like that, the son of Aminadab. And over the company of the tribe of the people of Issachar was Nethanel, the son of Zuar. And over the company of the tribe of the people of Zebulun was Eliab, the son of Helon. And when the tabernacle was taken down, the son of Gershon and the sons of Merari, who carried the tabernacle, set out. And the standard of the camp of Reuben set out by their companies. And over their company was Elizur, the son of Shedur. And over the company of the tribe of the people of Simeon was Shelumiel, the son of Zurishaddai. And over the company of the tribe of the people of Gad was Eliasaph, the son of Duel. Then the Kohathites set out, carrying the holy things, and the tabernacle was set up before their arrival, and the standard of the camp of the people of Ephraim set out by their companies, and over their company was Elishama, the son of Amihud.
What's that?
That's their names. Weird names, right?
Yeah.
Like, hello, my name is Amihud. What? Okay, hold on. And over the company of the tribe of the people of Manasseh was Gamaliel. That's a weirder name.
Mommy,
Can I get what?
I'll get Bible on my phone, Torah post, I'll go Google Chrome, get it, I'll go on Mobizin or whatever, and record it by myself.
Right on. That's a good idea.
Yeah.
And over the company of the tribe of the people of Manasseh was Gamaliel, the son of Pedazur. And over the company of the tribe of the people of Benjamin was Abidan, the son of Gideoni. Gideoni? Like
that's
macaroni.
weird.
Hey, my name is Gideoni, and I like macaroni. Then the standard of the camp of the people of Dan, acting as the rear guard of all the camps set out by their companies. Over their company was Ahiezer, the son of Ammishaddai. And over the company of the tribe of the people of Asher was Pagiel, the son of Okran. And over the company of the tribe of the people of Naphtali was Ahira, the son of Enan. This was Enan. This was the order of march of the people of Israel by their companies when they set out. And Moses said to Hobab, the son of Ruel, the Midianite, Moses' father-in-law, we are setting out for the place of which Yahuwah said, I will give it to you. Come with us, and we will do good to you, for Yahuwah has promised good to Israel. But he said to him, I will not go. I will depart to my own land and to my kindred. And he said, please do not leave us, for you know where we should camp in the wilderness, and you will serve as eyes for us. And if you do go with us, whatever good Yahuwah will do to us, the same will we do to you. So they set out from the mount of Yahuwah 3 days' journey, and the ark of the covenant of Yahuwah went before them.
And the cloud of Yahuwah was over them by day, whenever they set out from the camp.
Keep going.
Okay, I'll read like a little bit of it. And whenever the ark set out, Moses said, Arise, O God, and let your enemies be scattered, and let those who hate you flee before you. And when it rested, he said, Return, O God, to the thousands of Israel.
Very good. You want to keep reading?
Mm-hmm. That's really long.
That was really good though, man. Mm-hmm. All right. And the people complained in the hearing of Yahuwah about their misfortunes. And when Yahuwah heard it, his anger was kindled. And the fire of Yahuwah burned among them and consumed some outlying parts of the camp. Then the people cried out to Moses, and Moses prayed to Yahuwah, and the fire died down. So the name of that place was called Taberah, because the fire of Yahuwah burned among them. Now the rabble that was among them had a strong craving, and the people of Israel also wept again and said, Oh, that we had meat to eat. We remember the fish we ate in Egypt, Pay attention to this one, Nate. This is a good one. That cost nothing. The cucumbers, the melons, the leeks, the onions, and the garlic. But now our strength is dried up, and there is nothing at all but this manna to look at.
I'm going to do that one.
You want to read it? All right, go ahead.
Now the manna was like coriander seed. Ew.
That's like stink bug smell.
Yeah, stink bug spray.
Like in Indiana?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. And its appearance like that of bdellium.
Ooh, good boy. That was some good pronunciation there. Go ahead.
Not good. Okay.
It's great.
Alright. The people went out and gathered it and ground it in hand mills or beat it in mortars. Oh, just like in your game Morrowind, the mortar thing.
Yes.
Where you make potions.
Correct. It's herbalism. Go ahead. Go ahead.
And boiled in pots and made cakes of it. Oh, we did that.
We
on
did.
Shabbat night in Colorado.
We did. It was actually Sukkot when we did that. Or Passover. It's Passover. Go ahead.
When the dew fell upon the camp in the night, the manna fell with it. You can go.
Moses heard the people weeping throughout their clans and everyone at the door of his tent. And the anger of Yahuwah blazed hotly, and Moses was displeased. Moses said to Yahuwah, "Why have you dealt ill with your servant? And why have I not found favor in your sight that you lay the burden of all this people on me? Did I conceive all this people? Did I give them birth? That you should say to me, carry them in your bosom as a nurse carries a nursing child to the land that you swore to give your fathers. Where am I to get meat to give to all this people? For they weep before me and say, give us meat that we may eat. I am not able to carry all this people alone. The burden is too heavy for me. If you will treat me like this, kill me at once. If I find favor in your sight, that I may not see my wretchedness."
Okay, that's kind of sad.
Yeah.
I mean, you kill me.
Right?
Yeah.
Then Yahuwah said to Moses, "Gather for me 70 men of the elders of Israel, whom you know to be the elders of the people, and officers over them, and bring them
I can't see it.
to the tent of meeting."
Where was
You want to read it?
Let me just see. This one.
The officers over them.
Oh, yeah, I do. I mean, I'm not really good at paying attention at looking at something. I mean, I'm not the best at it.
That's okay. You're doing you're doing your best, and that's great. You want to keep reading, or you want me to do it?
You do it.
Okay.
If it's really long, then you do it.
Of course. And bring them to the tent of meeting, and let them. Shh. I'm recording. You realize that? We're making a video.
Yeah. And people are not gonna like it when
Is interrupted constantly.
Yeah, they're not gonna like it.
Alright, I don't even want. Okay, and I will come down and talk with you there. And you're moving it the screen.
Ow!
Oh, get your adjustment going. And I will take some of the spirit that is on
New
you
chair.
and put it on. This is important. Come here.
I know.
I'm getting a new chair. Okay. No, you can't. Okay, I'll just have to flash it on you then, I guess. And then you can read it from over there. That works. Okay. Woo, we got more room. Okay. Yeah, well, this is too much interrupting. We need to keep it to a minimum. All right, and I will come down and talk with you there, and I will take some of the spirit that is on you and put it on them, and they shall bear the burden of the people with you, so that you may not bear it yourself alone. And to say to the people, consecrate yourselves for tomorrow, and you shall eat meat, for you have wept in the hearing of Yahuwah, saying, who will give us meat to eat? For it was better for us in Egypt, therefore Yahuwah will give you meat, and you shall eat. You shall not eat just 1 day or 2 days, or 5 days, or 10 days, or 20 days, but a whole month, until it comes out of your nostrils and becomes loathsome to you, because you have rejected Yahuwah, who is among you, and have wept before him, saying, why did we come out of Egypt? But Moses said, the people among whom I am number 600,000 on foot, and you have said, I will give them meat, that they may eat a whole month. Shall flocks and herds be slaughtered for them, and be enough for them? Or shall all the fish of the sea be gathered together for them, and be enough for them? And Yahuwah said to Moses, is Yahuwah's hand shortened? Now, you shall see whether my word will come true for you or not. Sorry guys, I have kids and they want to be out here too. No worries. So Moses went out and told the people the words of Yahuwah. And he gathered 70 men of the elders of the people and placed them around the tent. Then Yahuwah came down in the cloud and spoke to him, and took him some of the spirit that was on him and put it on the 70 elders. And as soon as the spirit rested on them, they prophesied, but they did not continue doing it. Now 2 men remained in the camp, one named Eldad, and the other named Medad, and the spirit rested on them. They were among those registered, but they had not gone out to the tent. And so they prophesied in the camp. And a young man ran and told Moses, Eldad and Medad are prophesying in the camp. And Joshua the son of Nun, the assistant of Moses from his youth, said, my Yahuwah Moses, my Lord Moses. Okay, so he really did say Lord. Stop them. But Moses said to him, are you jealous for my sake? Would that all Yahuwah's people were prophets, that Yahuwah would put his spirit on them. Hosea 4:12, you guys. And Moses and the elders of Israel returned to the camp. Then a wind from Yahuwah sprang up, and it brought quail from the sea, and let them fall beside the camp, after a day's journey on this side, and a day's journey on the other side, around the camp, and about 2 cubits above the ground. And the people rose all that day, and all night, and all the next day, and gathered the quail. Those who gathered least gathered 10 homers. And they spread them out for themselves all around the camp, while the meat was yet between their teeth, before it was consumed. The anger of Yahuwah was kindled against the people. Knock that off. And Yahuwah struck down the people with a very great plague. Therefore, the name of that place was called Kibroth Hatava. Hatava. I think that's what it is. That place, because there they buried the people who had the craving. From Kibroth Hatava, the people journeyed to Hazeroth, and they remained at Hazeroth. I'm going to put the phone down because you're not reading it right now. Miriam and Aaron spoke against... You want to read it? It's not very long.
I mean, can you
Here, you can read. Go ahead.
Okay.
Moses, you're going to read... Oh, shoot.
Oh, sorry. I'm sorry.
I know. Go ahead. Right here. Don't touch the screen.
So guys, you may not see, but Miriam and Aaron spoke against Moses because of the Kashit woman. Or Kashit. Oh,
let me see.
That sounded like a bad word.
Probably not.
I actually kind of said it, but...
Cushite.
Oh.
Cushite.
Okay. Cushite woman whom had married. For she had a married Cushite woman.
Is that all you want to read?
Yeah.
That's not a lot. But that's alright. You can read that. I want to see what this paper is. Okay, we're at 85. Okay, I just want to make sure it's not all the way down. Okay, I'll go ahead and read. And they said, has Yahuwah indeed spoken only through Moses? Has he not spoken through us also? And Yahuwah heard it. Now the man Moses was very meek, more than all people who were on the face of the earth. And suddenly Yahuwah said to Moses and to Aaron and Miriam, Come out, you three, to the tent of meeting. And the three of them came out. And Yahuwah came down in a pillar of cloud and stood at the entrance of the tent and called Aaron and Miriam. And they both came forward, and he said, Hear my words. If there is a prophet among you, I, Yahuwah, make myself known to him in a vision. Interesting.
Yeah.
Melchi had that vision. I speak with him in a dream. I had the dream.
Nobody will see me in the camera, but
That's
you'll
right.
just see my feet.
No, they can't see your feet. It's too low. Not so with my servant Moses. He is faithful in all my house. With him I speak mouth to mouth, clearly and not in riddles. And he beholds the form of Yahuwah. Why then were you not afraid to speak against my servant Moses? And the anger of Yahuwah was kindled against them, and he departed. When the cloud removed from over the tent, behold, Miriam was leprous like snow. And Aaron turned toward Miriam, and behold, she was leprous. And Aaron said to Moses, O my Lord, do not punish us, because we have done foolishly and have sinned. Let her not be as one dead, whose flesh is half eaten away when he comes out of his mother's womb. Ooh. And Moses cried to Yahuwah, O Yahuwah, please heal her, please. But Yahuwah said to Moses, if her father had but spit in her face, should she not be shamed 7 days? Let her be shut outside of the camp 7 days, and after that she may be brought in again. So Miriam was shut outside the camp 7 days, and the people did not set out on the march till Miriam was brought in again.
Oh.
Alright, that was the end of the Torah portion. That was 19 minutes long. Yeah.
That's a lot. Mommy, you can maybe read like all of it.
Now we're going to do the Haftorah. And the Haftorah is very interesting because I made several posts about this, and I was talking to a brother about this very thing right here, about Joshua being the righteous branch. And you guys, I don't go and study the Torah portion until the day
You may not see me on camera, but
until the day, until usually Friday evening or Saturday evening, depending on what's happening. I'll do it either Friday evening or whatever.
Back to the video.
Stop it, I'm talking. That's rude. Don't interrupt. And, so anyway, I made some posts that were reference that Joshua is the righteous branch. And I didn't go and research the Torah portion. I looked at it, I listened to it, I let Yahuwah speak to me, and it was like he was confirming exactly what I was posting. So, another confirmation from Yahuwah. These were crazy confirmations, and I've never received them before. But it's pretty incredible. And one thing I needed to point out, okay? So, I had people come to me, and they were saying, oh, you're against Yahushua Jesus. And I'm like, you know what? It's not so much that I'm against him. I'm against the New Testament, because a lot of that is not Yahushua Jesus talking. It's a lot of people talking for him. And there's speculation, and about Marcion of Sinopes creating the New Testament. We have Tertullian, who was a very well-noted scholar, who did a debate with Marcion of Sinopes, and Marcion of Sinopes apparently created this character Jesus Christ, which is from the New Testament. And if you look at the Muratorian fragments, you're seeing that Marcion was very much in elite with the King Moratoria. I think I'm saying his name right. It's really weird to pronounce, but he wrote the Muratorian fragment. And the Muratorian fragment was when they was called the Eschator Papers, which is the Easter Papers, and it was when they were going to discuss implementing Easter into the Catholic Church through Constantinople. So, quiet. So it's just, I wanted to point that out, that my beef is with the New Testament. And that's what I'm trying to show people is like, we can't trust this book. Okay, I know you guys all want to pour out your heart to Yahusha because your love is so strong because of the Father. But you know what? Your love is really towards the Father. Like that passion, that deepness that you are hungry for truth is through Yahuwah, not somebody who is trying to take his place. And until we realize that, and until we come to the grips of that in our spirit, because I'm going to show you everywhere in Scripture where it's not Yahushua Jesus, but it's somebody else. But see, the New Testament is very crafty, and it is a plan to pull you away from the Most High. So we need to wake up and listen to this. All right. The Haftorah is Zachariah chapter 2, verse 13 through chapter 4, verse 7. Be silent, all flesh, before Yahuwah, for he has roused himself from his holy dwelling. Then he showed me Joshua the high priest standing before the angel of Yahuwah, and Satan standing at his right hand to accuse him. And Yahuwah said to Satan, Yahuwah rebuke you, O Satan. Yahuwah, who has chosen Jerusalem, rebuke you. Is not this a brand plucked from the fire? Now Joshua was standing before the angel, clothed with filthy garments. And the angel said to those who were standing before him, remove the filthy garments from him. And to him he said, behold, I have taken your iniquity away from you, and I will clothe you with pure vestments. And I said, let them put a clean turban on his head. So they put a clean turban on his head, and clothed him with garments. And the angel of Yahuwah was standing by. Okay, so this is some big special thing that's going on for Joshua right now. We need to pay attention to this, because this is your righteous branch, and it's going to prove it right here. It's going to confirm all my posts, all the things that Yahuwah has been showing me throughout the week. This right here, confirmation before the Torah portion. How crazy is that? And the angel of Yahuwah solemnly assumed Joshua. Then, thus says Yahuwah of hosts, if you will walk in my ways and keep my charge, then you shall rule my house and have charge over my courts, and I will give you the right of access among those who are standing here. Hear now, O Joshua, the high priest, you and your friends who sit before you, for they are men who are a sign. Behold, I will bring my servant the branch. For behold, on the stone with 7 eyes I will engrave its inscription, declares Yahuwah of hosts. And I will remove the iniquity of his land in a single day. In that day, declares Yahuwah of hosts, every one of you will invite his neighbor to come under his vine and under his fig tree. And the angel who talked with me came again and woke me, like a man who is awakened out of his sleep. And he said to me, what do you see? I said, I see and behold a lampstand, all of gold, with a bowl on the top of it, and 7 lamps on it, with 7 lips on each of the lamps that are on the top of it. And there are 2 olive trees by it, one on the right of the bowl and the other on its left. And I said to the angel who talked with me, what are these, my Lord? That the angel who talked with me answered and said to me, do you not know what these are? I said, no, my Lord. Then he said to me, this is the word of Yahuwah to Zerubbabel, not by might, nor by power, but by my spirit, says Yahuwah of hosts. Who are you, O great mountain? Before Zerubbabel you shall become a plain, and he shall bring forward the top stone amid shouts of grace, grace to it. There's a whole lot of their lesson there that we need to study out, but it's interesting that Joshua has such a profound role here in these visions that are given, especially in Zachariah, which is way, way, way towards the back of what? The Haftorah. So, that's the reading for the Shabbat. And I hope that you guys got something out of this. I hope that this confirmed a lot of what I was saying on my post on Facebook. We need to really turn back to Yahuwah. There's no joke here. He's not playing around. And I'm going to continue to warn and warn and warn. Because as a watchman, this is what he's called us to do. So I just want to say shalom, everybody. And you guys have a good night.